every brother that's caught in the crossfire. That's caught in the crossfire.
Without mercy.
How's it going, everybody? Alninio here, and today we're going to be talking about the Katarina rework, because the Riot mentioned they're going to be doing some changes for the next preseason. They made a forum post, and here we go. Let's talk about this. Let's see what their plan is behind reworking assassins. But we're going to be typically talking about Katarina here strictly. And we're also going to be talking about how they're going to differentiate Katarina's unique playstyle to the different assassins. So let's see what Riot has to say. Alright, so here are the list of the assassins they're going to plan on working on. Akali, Echo, Evelynn, Fizz, Kassadin, Katarina, Kha'Zix, LeBlanc, Rengar, Shaco, Talon, Zed, and as you've clearly noticed, Katarina is part of this rework club. They're not going to be doing all of them, is what they said though. This is just to give us an idea of what type of champions they're planning on, and I honestly, genuinely think Katarina is going to be part of that, because Katarina clearly has some things that are weak, some things are too good. She's bad and really good at a lot of things. Like, her weakness is really laning phase, or going up against certain champions. It's rough. If you're playing like an Ahri or something, you have a much better time in lane, much better lane control. Katarina does not have that insanely really good lane control, and it really in the end depends how you play her as a player. It's not just the average Katarina right now cannot make Katarina work. Okay, so I think what they're trying to do is make Katarina a strong team fight champion, because ideally that's what Katarina is really good at, team fighting. So if we look right here, they want to ensure each assassin brings something unique to the table, and what they mean by that is that every assassin is going to have a different role in fights, or have a different role in general, whatever it is. With Katarina, I genuinely think they're going to do something about team fighting. I think that's what their plan is. They want to change how she team fights, because let's be honest, Katarina, all Katarina brings out to the team is pure damage. No CC, no utility, nothing like that. Her whole kit is based on dealing damage. So it only makes sense that what they're trying to do with Katarina is make her a powerful team fight assassin champion. Now, does this mean they're gonna keep the reset passive? I don't really know about that, because they didn't actually include what they're doing with Katarina in that extent, but I mean, we'll see what they do. I'm curious what their plan is behind this, but they're working on it, and I'm curious, very curious. I'm not sure what they're going to do with her laning phase, because I think she struggles laning phase personally. I've been playing Katarina for a long time, and I know for a fact that laning phase is not as easy, especially in higher elo. If you're in higher elo and you're playing Katarina, it's not an easy thing to deal with, because some other champions just have much better wave clear early game. They have just overall a better early. That's why as a Katarina player, you need to understand that you can't do certain things, and understand your limits, basically. What you can and can't do in a certain stage of the game. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do here. They're saying they want to bring something unique to the table, make a champion unique. Like Kha'Zix, for example, is a massive single target damage dealer. So maybe they're going to empower that and make sure he does a very good job at it. Katarina, real good at team fighting. AoE, insane amount of AoE, right? Katarina's all AoE in team fights. She just spins all over the place, right? She has 2 single target abilities, her Q and her E. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Are they gonna change that to work like AoE? We don't know. But QEWR is very good at single target burst as well. So Katarina is not only good in team fighting, she's also really good at bursting one person. So if you manage to catch that ADC, he has no time to react. So what Riot is trying to do essentially is they're trying not to make the assassins do damage in the blink of an eye, as literally said here. They want to provide opponents with a short window to react to burst damage or whatever. I mean, I don't really know. Assassins technically should be the ones that burst champions. They should be the ones to attack and kill people instantly. So I'm not sure where they're going with this, to be honest. They're saying they want to make every assassin unique, but every assassin's job is to burst and kill. So what are they going to do with Katarina? This, we have zero clue. And I'm kind of nervous and curious at the same time, because this is a huge thing. It's a huge step forward, or it's a huge step backwards. We don't know how this is gonna go, but you know what? I trust Riot, man. I trust them. I got faith in them. I know they're not gonna screw shit up with Katarina, and we'll see what happens, man. They say currently assassins deal most, if not all, of their damage in the little instant they arrive at the target, which can lead to moments that are extremely unclear and one-sided. So if you get bursted by Katarina instantly, obviously you don't really have time to react. I mean, that's Katarina's job anyways, to burst and not allow people to react. I think the game should reward good Katarina players who are able to do that, right? I don't know what they're going. I don't want to judge anything that Riot's going to do now, but I really hope they know what they're doing with this, because I want to be able to kill people instantly while I know what I'm doing, you know? It's because I understand that I can burst that champion, and because I earned that lead. I earned the snowball potential that I should keep that lead going, you know? But we don't know, man. We don't know. It's very curious where they're going with this. I have no idea what they're gonna do. I think Shampoo is a major key in Katarina's kit, so I don't know if they're gonna fiddle around with Shampoo, because if you remember back in Season 1 and Season 2, Katarina's Shampoo was her main damage ability, right? So I think they're gonna go back to that type of... Maybe they want to go back to it, to the Shampoo being a really good damage dealing ability. I don't know if they're even gonna plan on that. I really have zero clue. Her ulti, maybe they'll change something about it. Maybe it does more damage every second. Maybe because her, let's be honest, level 1 ulti is horrendous. It's not a good amount of damage. It has way too much cooldown, so you can't really do much with ult at level 1. At level 2 it gets a little stronger, but I don't know what we're gonna do with that. I don't know if they're gonna rework her W. I don't know anything, but I definitely hope that she still remains the Katarina we all have come to know and love, because this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be mind-blowingly insane, and we'll see. We'll see, Riot. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys think about the rework for Katarina, because this is insanity. I'm going to be leaving this post from Riot in the description below, so if you want to check it out for yourself, I only grabbed the main info from that post, so you can see the whole thing if you'd like to. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching, and have a good night, well, good morning, or whatever it is at the time of the day that you are currently at, and violence solves everything. And because you can. Remember, every time someone tells you why you do a certain thing, you just tell them because you can. Peace out.